Hi, this is Karen, and this is your weight loss medication video. In this video, we're going to go over how to store your medication, your semaglutide or tirzepatide, how to draw it up in the syringe, and how to inject it. So your medication is going to be shipped overnight refrigerated, so remember it's very important to keep it cold. If it gets a little warm when it arrives, that's okay, just go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. So you'll have either tirzepatide or semaglutide, depending on which medication you selected. B12 is compounded with the tirzepatide, and the semaglutide is not. And this is what they look like. Remember to keep them cold. You're going to inject your medication once a week. So when you get your medication, make sure that you always wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Then you're going to get your bottle. If it's frozen, you can go ahead and roll it in between your hands until it's thawed out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a sticker or your cap off of your syringe. Then you'll make sure every time you rub it with alcohol. Then you'll get your syringe. This is an insulin syringe and it's measured in units. It goes from 10 to 100. 100 units is equivalent to 1 milliliter. Now we're ready to draw up your medication. You're going to take your insulin syringe. You're going to take this back cap off. Then you're going to pull back to the dose that we told you or instructed you to take. So for this example, we're going to draw back to 10 units for the semaglutide. Now you've got your 10 units of air. You're going to take your syringe, you're going to push it into your vial. You'll push in the air. Then what you'll do is you'll flip over your vial and you will pull back on the syringe until you have 10 units of medication in your syringe. Now, you can pull back farther than the dose and push it up so you can push any air bubbles out. So you can see here, our stopper is right here at the 10 unit mark. Then you'll remove your syringe and you're ready to inject. Now that you have your medication drawn up, you're going to take an alcohol swab and rub it on the area that you're going to inject. Today, we're going to do it in the back of our arm. You can do it in the back of your arm or in your stomach. Then you'll grab your medication. You'll stick it into the back of your arm or directly into your stomach. Then you'll depress the medication. Then you'll pull the syringe out and you're done. So key takeaways, remember to always store your medication in the refrigerator or freezer. Keep it on an ice pack when you're traveling. Make sure you always take the prescribed dose that we've discussed at your appointments, and you can always put your syringes in a Sharps container or a Gatorade bottle and bring it back to us to dispose of. Thanks again for watching our video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our office and we'd be happy to help.